because they put their hopes and dreams and feelings into Donald Trump. They put everything they had on him, and he is losing. Tucker Carlson has said something stupid. This is not news. He says something stupid every day. But this was his tweet after the Trump verdict came out, and it's pretty special. It's kind of a cool one. He says, "Import the third world, become the third world." I don't think that has anything to do with this. I'm going to skip it. He just can't stop thinking about scary brown people. He can't stop thinking about them. They fill up his mind all the time. He cannot think about anything else. I think he talks about that before he brushes his teeth. Like, it's the first thing in his mind when he wakes up in the morning. It's the last thing on his mind before he goes to bed. And then he dreams about scary brown people coming into our country. It's a thing for him. It's just like he's breathing. There's nothing there. If you're watching, press the subscribe button, press the like button, press the thumbs up. Subscribing is scientifically proven to make me happier, and it'll probably make you happier too. So you should do that. He goes on. That has nothing to do with Trump. I don't know why he included it, but he goes on. This won't stop Trump. He'll win the election if he's not killed first. So, baseless conspiracy theory from Tucker Carlson, as usual. Most of his ideas are baseless conspiracy theories, and he's just harping on some lie that Trump made up last week. Last week, Donald Trump said the FBI was there to kill me, and that's how conspiracy theories work. Is Donald Trump mentions something crazy, or you see a headline, and then they just repeat it and say it over and over and over again. This happened at the Fauci thing earlier today. The woman who had that held up that thing that said $710 million, and the Fauci said he got none. She did not expect that answer. She is completely and thoroughly convinced that Fauci made millions of dollars from COVID. He didn't. She doesn't look at evidence. She doesn't make decisions based on evidence. She makes decisions based on which conspiracy theory she appreciates and makes her feel good. Tucker's doing the same thing. Tucker's not mentioning this assassination conspiracy theory because there's evidence for it. God, no. He's talking about it because it makes him feel good. And then he goes on, but it does mark the end of the fairest justice system in the world. We were a fair and balanced justice system until now. This, I think, is important. I think the verdict is this system working as intended. In Tucker's mind, fair means he gets what he wants. Protect the in-group, harm the out-group. Tucker thinks the Justice Department right now is hurting the wrong people. It's supposed to hurt poor minorities, not rich white Republicans. It's supposed to hurt the people he doesn't like. That's what the purpose of the justice system is in his mind. Hurt the people I don't like. Then he writes some more. Anyone who defends this verdict is a threat to you and your family. I really don't like that sentence. He's conflict baiting. He's civil war wishing. He's doing stochastic terrorism. He wants violence to happen to Americans because his feelings are hurt. He has staked his identity on Donald Trump. He has poured his entire soul into supporting Donald Trump, and he believes in Trump. And when Trump is found guilty in a court of law, it offends him deeply. It offends Tucker Carlson because he has poured and put everything that he is on this person. That's stupid. Don't do that. If the right does not win, they tend to cry about their victimhood and claim that the game was rigged against them. Then they go on to rig the game in their own favor. If you don't keep a close watch on people like Tucker, they will cheat at the game. If for some reason you don't allow Tucker to cheat, he'll flip the table over, and then nobody can play. But we're not talking about a game of checkers or Monopoly. I'm talking about the country that we live in. Tim Pool, brilliant wordsmith that he is, just said war after the Trump verdict, which again is him wanting to impose severe consequences on the country because his feelings are hurt. Everything would be affected by a civil war. It's not a good thing. That's not something you should be pushing for. Your job would be affected by a civil war, your livelihood, your food supply, your highway infrastructure, your power grid, your internet systems, everything would be damaged, degraded, and possibly even destroyed because of a civil war. It's a bad thing. We should avoid it. Why is he pushing for it? Why do they talk about it so often? I mean, Tim Pool talks about civil war pretty damn often. It's because they put their hopes and dreams and feelings into Donald Trump. They put everything they had on him, and he is losing. He has been a liar from day one. He has never given a damn about Tucker Carlson or Tim Pool. He is out for himself. And if you can also kind of benefit from him bending the rules to benefit himself, then maybe you can benefit too. But these people on the right have tied their very identity to Donald Trump, convicted felon. And they're very upset because he keeps losing in court where evidence matters. There's the problem. Evidence is very close to facts, you know what I mean? And the Republicans don't deal in facts. They don't deal in evidence. They deal in identity. They deal in feelings. They deal in the feeling that they have for what they want the future to be, which is actually the past. They want us to go backward, make America great again, go backward. They have a feeling about Leave It to Beaver as if it were a documentary, and they want to drag us back to that. That's what they're going for. They want to go backward. They are a backward-facing ideology, and they would like to go there in the future. They want the future to be the 1950s. They want to wake up tomorrow. Men were men, women were women. There weren't any gay people. There weren't any transes. They knew who the neighbor was. There wasn't any crime. It's fantasy. None of those things were true. There were plenty of gay people in the 50s. There were plenty of trans people. They were just hiding because the people of the 50s would harm them if they came out of the closet. That's why they had to be in the closet to begin with. There was plenty of violence and crime in the 1950s. They just didn't know about it because the small little places that they lived didn't talk about it. And it wasn't broadcast on the news. And you didn't have live Twitter feeds all day long telling you things all day long about what's going on. They're pining. They're desperate to go backward to what once was. And they will drag us backward. They will take our rights away. They will take the rights away from everybody who isn't exactly like them. And that's why I tend not to appreciate them. It's why I don't vote for them. It's why I don't like them winning. Because what they do is things like reverse Roe v. Wade. They want to go backwards. They will take our rights away to get us to go backward. Oh, hi. Thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video. The algorithm loves it when you watch it all the way to the end of the video. If you want to keep the algorithm happy, and I know you do, press the subscribe button, press the thumbs up button, leave a comment, tell me what you're thinking, tell me what you're feeling, and let's all keep that algorithm happy. Thanks. Have a good day.